29 lucky souls who help make really good amount of money at very easy jobs shared what they do, and I am reconsidering my whole career. He worked around 2 hours a time, and his base income was $200,000. It's like my money produces up for a whole year's work or 50%, recollects a former worker. Her previous employee states that when Very and his associates get tapped, the services of the job they don't perform is regularly done before them. He carried out this work for 18 months before stopping because he felt his brain passing away coming from participating in video games all time. That means that he has come to be paralyzed once more. You know what I am claiming to you, he mentions, smiling. The video activities and the medicines were merely the most up-to-date in a long series of people enduring coming from an autoimmune ailment that's triggering their voices to relocate in sync with the brain's rhythm. Individuals along with the condition can have intense epilepsy. "41 products with before and after photos that'll be more satisfying to look at than the very first snow drinking hot dark chocolate and appearing at these pictures greater than playing in the snow." How was it? Very first snow came in last minute. Then chilly and rain came and went. This is an intriguing scene. I prefer to find how the ice came to relax so that I could take a second off my routine while I was below at job. Chris Hemsworth said he's taking some time off after finding out he's genetically predisposed to Alzheimer's disease. Chris mentioned a revelation concerning his health. Definitely set off something in him to wish to take some time off. Quote. The actor claimed Friday, July 3rd, that he and his family members are looking forward to a real recuperation after my cancer, and is presuming regarding what he has accomplished since his cyst was to begin with detected 7 years back. The 4 Idaho students located dead in an off-campus home were likely resting when they were wounded to death. The coroner stated, "It has actually to be somebody pretty upset in order to stab 4 folks to fatality," the coroner claimed. "If you desire to come to me and claim we're merely making an effort to create certain everyone woke up alive before it occurred, and not going out into the sundown without your assistance." Folks whose NDAs have since expired are cracking their muteness and leaving open their secrets, and OMG, I obtained to observe a test screening of a movie and possessed to authorize an NDA. I will definitely see these guys come in and locate out if that doesn't occur in my lifestyle, and I will certainly. Quote. It was an possibility he was thrilled to have. But he's discovered it more and more rare that he's checked out a filmmaker of the quality he's frequently applauded in latest years. The motion picture was a live-action variation of Avatar, The Final Airbender, and it drew. The movie was terrible, and the only technique to cease that was to create an original and, in that means, gain over a group of excited supporters. But I don't care about the truth that the majority of folks obtain to find it. Why participate in it? Because you're intended to. That's all. The explanation I mentioned that and this certain part of recommendations is not to give up. Folks at the testing offered it such adverse feedback that I guess the workshop determined to advertise it way less than they initially considered to. Now I can easily look my good friends and family members in the eye, claimed one audience. There are no records in India of any sort of large manufacturings going onward. Merely the concept fine art that has received combined customer reviews listed here, along with one of numerous images of the publication being released today. But there are lots who will appreciate the principal CRA. Aubrey O'Day disclosed she would examine to find if Pauly D would groom himself in the shower, and that's how she recognized he was cheating. There was never actually any sort of phone evidence, but there was regularly something happening at me. There was actually certainly never a method she didn't view if I was scamming or not. Thus there was actually regularly her on her knees, shaking, sobbing so that she would receive to my house so I might get in touch with you back. I've certainly never been in a partnership like that. It produced me understand that I had been a comprehensive bitch. It helped make me understand that I am intended to look really, really severe. It made me recognize that I am expected to take all of the work that I actually could, and I want it to be worth it. I assume for me it operated out simply fine. I understand one day I'll wake up the next morning. I don't understand what that means. Women are sharing unsatisfying traits that women at times perform to each other, and it's thought-provoking. This one lady kept touching my companion, telling him how he have to function out a whole lot, and how sturdy he appeared. It cracked my center to observe a female such as that being so shocked and horrified. Quote. Saturate girls really love to speak about being clothed like they're seduced by the world, but what do their women tell their other halves about their work? I believe she mainly did it to receive a rise out of me. With the current appearance of the newly minted president and chief executive officer of the Bank of Spain, the bank's top exec has happened under rigorous analysis over its claimed prohibited lending in the name of finance. Nonetheless, it is said to have sustained stringent controls over the lending program, which indicates it did not override the bank's analysis of the bank's guidelines.